one of the newest members of the Obama leaders cohort from the island of Saipan in the Sinamai. Uh, Jackie, how are you feeling? I know you just the news just went public this week. What's running through your mind these past few days? Named as a new Obama leader.
Thomas, thank you so much for that question. I feel the same way, even without being part of the Obama Foundation. But I feel good. I feel re-energized. We're having our first meeting virtually this Saturday. So I look forward to, seeing everyone for the first time this weekend.
And it says here that each of these change makers, I'm reading the announcement that was put out by the Obama Foundation, each of these change makers are addressing pressing needs in their community, like increasing access to inclusive healthcare, protecting the planet, and defending women's rights. You're part of the Leaders Asia Pacific program, and part of your cohort are addressing some of those social justice, societal, government issues. In particular, your biography that was published on the Obama Foundation website lists you as the founder of Full Belly, Full Hearts. Can you tell us, for some of our viewers who might be meeting you for the first time, what
Yeah.
this organization is, and maybe a bit about your background, your ties to Saipan, and your upbringing in the Northern Marianas?
Oh, perfect. Thank you so much, Thomas. So I think that, in my educational career and currently now in my profession, I think one thing that has really driven me was my passion to help students get a college education and now helping people find jobs, right, to ensure that they can feed their family. And back in 2020, when COVID hit, I've noticed that there were a lot of people who were just destitute. They've lost their jobs, were furloughed. So I was part of a group that started delivering hot meals and family grocery bags every weekend. And we're just doing it as a volunteer group. And it started happening, every weekend we would deliver free meals and we would give out free food to people. And the numbers kept growing. And it made me think, you know what? Poverty is real in the Sinai, even before COVID, but COVID really compounded it, when people lost their jobs. So I've been doing this work with a group of friends for the past 2 years. And in addition to providing free meals, our free hot meals, we're also helping people with job referral services, placement, helping them put together a resume, helping put together an application, submitting it for them, uploading documents online. We've helped a few people too with getting pandemic unemployment assistance because they did not have internet at home, did not have computer, right? So it's really good work. And I think that it was born out of this need in 2020. But even before COVID hit, I've been very passionate about education and women empowerment. I was part of the board of directors for the Sinamai Women's Association, and that's where I met Arlene. I'd asked her to be a keynote speaker back in 2017 for the Women's Summit. And the mission of the CWA is to empower women and to help them find economic self-sufficiency so that they can help their family. So in a way, advancing equity and access to education and to livelihood opportunities has been a thread in my career. And I'm so happy that, I took this next step to apply to the Obama Foundation. And I joined my two sisters, Sheila Babauta and Sammy, for, I thank them for applying that first round in 2019. And I saw the good work that they've been doing. So that kind of motivated me to put in my application and go through the interview process.
That's right, and we've had both of those now a previous part of the cohort as a part of our program.
Yeah.
You're also a member. Your day job is at the Sinai Public School System. Full disclosure, I know you from my days at Mount Carmel School. We're both that is both of our alma mater.
Yes.
So always an opportunity to slip
What
in.
was, what was your mascot?
Go Knights.
Knights.
So
Okay,
nice.
nice.
Yes. Mhm.
And I just wanted to ask you because I first met you when you were an educator at Mount Carmel School, and now you're in the public school system. How that informs your work, and how you hope to bring in that intersection of your background into the work you're going to do in the Obama Foundation.
Perfect. Thank you. Um, I know people say this a lot, but I'm a firm believer that education is the primary vehicle out of poverty. So I think all my life, since coming back home to Saipan 10 years ago, my first job was with the CNMI Scholarship Office, offering scholarships to students who wanted to pursue higher education. Then I moved over to the Northern Marianas College where I worked for 5 years. And now in my current position here at the public school system, I'm still a firm believer of education. And I feel that if we can have an educated community, we can rise up from poverty and we can help build everyone up so that we don't have to be providing free meals, right? We don't have to see our kids drop out of school or be unemployed after high school or college. I do feel that there's so much potential here in the CNMI. And I don't want to continue giving out free meals. I want to make sure that in 10 years from now, 20 years from now, people will not need to line up for free food, that they'll have, good jobs that they can provide for their family and not have to look for handouts.
And Jackie, you're part of a world stage now. We've seen how Representative Babata, especially, she introduced President Obama at the recent UN climate change conference. Sam herself has continued to advocate on the ground. When you're at these tables, I know your first meeting is just coming up and you just got the news, but what are you hoping to communicate to the world, these international leaders in the Asia Pacific, about the CNMI? What are some of the things you're hoping to get across to communicate about our home islands?
I feel like it's very interesting because I've been part of leadership development groups, but we've only been networking with people in the region, right? Other Pacific islands or the mainland US. And so it's very exciting to be able to network outside of that, outside of the US, outside of the Pacific region, and be able to network with people in Asia, right? Korea, Mongolia, Indonesia, Malaysia. I remember, we have a WhatsApp group that was created for the group, and a lot of people are very interested in the NMI, and I'm very proud to be able to share with them pictures from the NMI and to share the history. We are a very small island, right, with only 40,000 people, but the potential of our people it's amazing, and I'm very proud. I'm very proud to be able to advocate for the CNMI in my different capacities and be able to join a group of change makers in this region, along with Sheila and Sammy, to continue to promote the islands.
All right, Jackie, is there anything else you'd like to share about, I guess, what's ahead? I know you're just getting started, and we hope to be in touch as you go through this program and learn about the programs and activities that you're going to bring to this platform. Just wanted to also share that so far this network of Obama leaders is 235, representing over 35 nations and territories across issues and sectors. And now the NMI's very own Jackie Che is a part of that. So Jackie, any closing comments or anything else you'd like to share to the community listening in?
Yes. So the first cohort was 200 people, and our current cohort is 35. I want to encourage people to do good and to it's not enough to be compassionate. I feel like we must act, right? And whatever passion projects you have on the side, continue doing good work and continue networking with people so that you can scale your passion projects. So many people are dealing with mental health issues, drug issues, homelessness, right? If you can pinpoint what it is that makes you passionate, I think that if you invest resources, invest your time in it, good things could happen. We don't necessarily need to join a leadership development group like the Obama Foundation to make things happen. I think that we can make things happen on our own with enough passion and grit and perseverance and networking. So I encourage people to apply next year, but also at the same time to continue doing good work now.
All right.
Thank you, Thomas.
Thank you so much, Ms. Jackie Che. A good reminder on as we wrap up this week to do good wherever you're at. And Jackie, looking forward to all the good that you'll continue to do for our islands. And once again, congratulations and such an inspiring story that you shared. And I can't wait to be in touch with you, Jackie. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much, Thomas. Hope to see you soon.
Yes, see you soon. Thank you so much. There you go, Jason. And so if you're just listening in, that was Jacqueline Che, who is from the CNMI on the island of Saipan, recently selected as part of the Obama Leaders program in the Asia Pacific region, part of a network of over 200 leaders representing 35 nations and territories. Jason, such exciting times given that we're having our these wonderful leaders, grassroots community organizers, have this platform with the Obama Foundation, and it still hasn't really sunk in that our very own even Representative Sheila Babauta through the foundation got to introduce former President Obama at the United Nations.
I remember that.
And what a great platform, and so glad that we get to tap in and talk to these folks about the issues that are impacting our region.
Well, Jackie, before we let you go again, could we get a go night since you and Tomas are both alums?
Yeah, sure. You count? 1, 2, 3.
Yes, please. Please.
All right, 1, 2, 3. Go
Knights.
Knights.
Gavin will be very happy.
He would be, Dr. G, if you're listening in or watching back this. He's going to just clip that
That's school spirit right there, you guys. And
Yes.
Yeah, Jackie, thank you for your time and for that insight. That was amazing.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And I know you have a busy day, so thanks. We'll let you go, and hope to be in touch. And there you have it, Jace. So the cohort was recently announced, and glad to have Jackie join us shortly after.
Okay, since Chris is on vacation, we believe in transparency on this show and at this company, right? And I must be absolutely like forthright and upfront about something.
Oh no, what's happening?
Yeah, Tomas is just saying, "Oh God."
I have to go now, Uncle
Yeah.
Ken.
Okay, so
Where's the music? Can you play?
so I remember because this is my birth month, right?
Yeah.
Like I was born in April, and I was like, "Hey, Arbor Day is coming up." I didn't know exactly when, so I Googled it. Right? When is Arbor Day 2022? Of course, Google comes right back. Like 0.3 seconds. April 29th. So of course I reach out to our friend Christine Camacho Ferrer.